Hey, Tim Sykes here. Just got back from the New York Stock Exchange this morning. Had a cool little interview there. It's also just amazing to go to Wall Street in person and you just see the people. I have some friends who work down on the floor, hung out with them for a little bit, met some new friends, and it's just beautiful. Even though, the actual Wall Street is like a dying breed, it's all computer based now. These people don't really have to do anything there. It's still kind of cool to see the origins of the stock market. More importantly today, I got to give props to some students. Keith made some good money on LGCY. Courtney made $112 in 15 minutes. Rees Dees is not ready to pull the trigger, so he's studying. Good job. Arky made a few hundred on OPTT. I posted some inspirational photos, but the student of the day so far is Chad Rempel. He's actually a football player, and he shorted BTUUQ yesterday like I did. He actually got a little better entry price in the 14s. I was short in the 13s. But more importantly, I cut losses quickly because I'm a little bitch, and Chad held, and he made 50% on his money. And I love seeing this. I love seeing students do better than me. The way that I trade is really, really safe. So a lot of the time you'll see me take a loss when I don't necessarily need to, but in this case, I'm trying to protect my small account. I'm trying to show you how to cut losses quickly. Chad was a little more aggressive, and he banked on BTUUQ. This is a perfect panic. This is really absolutely perfect. Over 2 days, I lost a little over $1 a share. I got faked out on one of these spikes, and I basically took the shares that I had shorted for granted, and that stinks, but it happens. I'm a little out of practice with shorting these supernovas because, frankly, there hasn't been one like this in the past few months, so I should have done better, but I, again, don't really regret cutting losses quickly. I just like seeing the stock crash, and ignore these little blips in the chart. They're just typos. A lot of you guys get freaked out by blips in the chart, like TRTC yesterday pre-market. You could see this one little blip and there was 500,000 shares and everyone in the chat room is like, oh my God, it's crashing. And I was like, guys, calm down. It's just a late print. It's not a real trade. And sure enough, TRTC gapped up and spiked actually quite nicely over the course of the day before fading today. Ignore these one-time prints, okay? With penny stocks, there's not like the best data. Stocks to trade is brand new, so it's going to take a little while for us to revolutionize this field. But what you have to understand is that 99.9% of the world hates penny stocks. They think that every single penny stock is a scam. Anybody associated with penny stocks is scamming. If you actually look through my video lessons and see my millionaire students, you know that they're real. But some of you are just confused as to why the whole world thinks that this is all a scam and gives bad information and bad data sometimes. It's going to be a little while, but the curse of this little niche is also the gift because there's not much competition. So as my millionaire students and I have learned, if you study, if you prepare, and now as Chad is learning, you can really make 50% in a day or two. So awesome job, Chad. I'm glad that we got you trading rather than football. Football is amazing sport to watch, but I would not want to play it in the professionals. It's very scary. And, every game I'm reminded by some nasty injury. And it's probably a reason why I'm not playing NFL or CFL or any kind of football and I'm trading. So I'm glad that we've converted you. So awesome job, Chad. Also, today I really had one potential play, VG. This was an earnings winner. I'm not going to chase it in here in the 720s or 730s, as I said in the chat room, but there was an opportunity. You look at the former highs here at 675. It's gapping up pre-market. It's an earnings winner. All you have to do is look at the previous highs, which was 675-ish. I wouldn't necessarily buy it pre-market because you're not sure if it's going to hold it. But right in here, when it's, morning spiking, it actually put up a little bit of a fight for a few minutes here, around 9:40, 9:45. I was at the New York Stock Exchange giving the interview then. And this is what led to this spike. And this should be an automatic buy. I'm glad some of you guys got it, but the rest of you don't necessarily anticipate earnings. Just look for pre-market winners, look for big percent gainers near the market open, see if they're up on earnings like this one was. This is a perfect multi-month breakout at 675, and you got, nearly 75 cents, so roughly 10% over the course of, an hour and a half. And it sucks that I missed it, but I don't choose my interview time. Sometimes, you can't change your schedule. I know some of you guys who have jobs and school, you can't change it. So good play, good opportunity. I was not around to take it. I'm glad that several of you guys were. Also, in this video, I want to just talk quickly about Profitly affiliates. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you go to Profitly/affiliate, right, let me drag this in here so you can see. Profitly/affiliate is the URL. You can become an affiliate of Profitly, meaning that you get a small cut of the revenues anytime one of your friends or family or social media followers signs up to any of our different newsletters. And I'm an affiliate, and because I want to show you, I want to lead by example. And I've made roughly 30 grand in the past 30 days. I have some affiliates who are making 5, 10, 15 grand a month. Just referring people. If you see that I'm real, and if you've been watching my video lesson this long, most likely you see that I'm real. If you've been watching all of my video lessons, you know that I'm real. And if you refer people, you can make money just by, giving a link on Profitly/affiliate. You get these little links with your affiliate code, and you put them at the end of the URL on any of these different sales pages, and you will get credit, 10%, 20%, 30%. There's different percentages for different products. In the stats package, you can even get 50% stuff. How to make millions is zero, because this all goes to charity. So I'm sorry, affiliates, but that really does go all to charity, and we've now raised nearly 2 million. But the reason why I bring this stuff up is, A, I think it's, just an easy way to make money. If you see that I'm real, it's obvious that you should just say, hey, this guy is real. And people do sign up, and you can make money off that. But also, there's kind of like these nasty lies going around, like, oh, I'm some master affiliate, and like this is my whole business, and oh, I'm like cheating people with affiliates, and it's all BS. Affiliate marketing is very acceptable. It's very ethical. It's been around since the internet has been invented. Amazon and eBay and E-Trade, I mean, every major company that I know does it, where they give a percentage for customer referrals. And there's these nasty rumors saying that like it's evil and unethical and illegal, and that's just not true. I really feel bad for some of these people who think that. I really don't know why. I guess they say because if you look at the shortened URL, some of the affiliates like to hide it. Some of the affiliates like to, not show this whole ugly kind of thing. So if you go to like bit.ly, right, which is where you can just shorten the URLs. So you change this URL into this. So it's a shortened link, and you don't have to see this whole craziness. And some people think, oh, you should show that it's an affiliate link. If you change it into a shortened link, you're pretending that it's not an affiliate link. And that's just BS. Social media, you only have a certain number of characters. Some of these affiliate links can get very long. It's perfectly natural to use a little bit.ly link. So to those people who are believing these rumors or spreading these rumors, I think it's a shame. There's always going to be lies in the stock market. There's always going to be lies on the internet. But it really just shocks me that some people think that this affiliate stuff is like bad and that I'm like some master affiliates. FYI, affiliates drive less than 5% or maybe 6% of revenue of Profitly. Okay, it's not some big affiliate scheme. It's just a little extra money for you guys if you want to refer people. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's staggering to me what some people out there say. But again, that's the gift and the curse. With penny stocks, there's a lot of lies, and with affiliate marketing, there's a lot of lies. So I'm just telling you my take, and my take is actually the real take, and it's backed up by lawyers and history and stats galore. So shame on you guys who are believing and spreading these rumors. But anyways, I think it's a good way if you want to make some money, especially if you have a small account. Go to Profitly/affiliate and check out your own little link. And don't be afraid to use bit.ly and shorten the link. It's not the end of the world. It's not unethical. It's not scheming. It's just practical. So anyways, VG, is my top stock that I'm watching right now. You can hear I'm a little stuffy. I'm just getting over a little cold, but I'm traveling too much, and I'm trying to take it a little easier the next few days. So I don't know if I'm going to get into VG. You know, the opportune time is to buy on the multi-month breakout, 680-ish, 675. And I definitely would have been selling already. I would have, you know, I don't get into a not very volatile stock like this and expect to make like $1 a share. At best, I would have made 50 cents. I probably would have sold at like 30 or 40 cents a share. So no big miss, but this is what you should be looking for. Look for big percent gainers pre-market or near the market open. Look to see their past highs, and this one is clearly in the high sixes, and see if it can break out. This is as simple as it gets. It's a simple technical breakout here. If you don't necessarily want to buy right here at 675, let's say you want to buy the breakout of the day high, which is right here at 690. I understand that. That's cool. So buy it at 690, and there's still 60 cents of upside. And now, you know, it's kind of mid-range. So mid-range, midday, there's no trade. But there was a great opportunity if you're prepared. So let me just repeat it one more time, because I know this is confusing because everybody else does not do this. Do not anticipate earnings ahead of time. In the interview I gave today, they were saying, oh, what do you think about those earnings? I'm like, no, I'm not going to try and guess earnings. Sometimes you have good earnings and bad forward guidance, where the company might say, hey, business has been great, but actually our competitors are doing better. And the stock crashes because their forward guidance sucks, even though business is currently great. So some people who think that they can analyze current business, you're still wrong, because you can't predict the future necessarily. And sometimes you have a company that is just doing terribly right now, and so your research, if you do these kind of earnings research, you think, oh, this company's doing badly, I've done all my channel checks, analysts say they're going to be bad, and then they surprise you with good forward guidance that no one predicted, and then the stock spikes when you're shorting it. So don't try to guess earnings. You cannot predict what a company is going to say. It's no different than trying to guess FDA news. I guarantee if you do earnings plays and you try and guess them, and you try and guess biotech FDA plays enough, let's say you do each of them 100 times, you're going to be right sometime between 40 and 60. Maybe 50, 55, 45. I don't know, somewhere in there where there's not enough edge. And even if you are right on 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 of them, that does not change my idea on this, because frankly, I've been doing this for 2 decades, so I've seen more than you have. So trust me, wait for the reaction. It's easier. And VG was the play of the day. I was unfortunately at an interview, but I'm glad. This is why I teach you guys these patterns, so you can become self-sufficient. Thank you. I'll see you in the chat room.
My name is Tim Sykes, and I teach people to trade stocks. I am a self-made multimillionaire.
So this is the ideal trade that I'm going to talk about. I want you guys to understand every single aspect of this trade.